say everyone, how y'all doing today? I am Crow, your entertainer for this broadcast, and welcome to this flickery episode of Space Engineers, presented to you by, well, nobody, because nobody's paid me to present it. If somebody would like to pay me to present this, we can get into negotiations. And I actually mean negotiations, because I will negotiate. But anyways, folks, how y'all doing today, chat? And whoever else is watching, which is going to be chat because I regard everybody that watches as chat. The view from the bridge here may be a little bit different. I've got a few more. Ow, 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 ow. I did not take that into account. That audio is going to have to come down, if not off. That has to, that has to, that, that, just no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Ugh. No, I apologize for you. Apologize, folks, but I'm recovering from migraine. Like weeks long migraine. And even though I put it on sneaky sap, oh, excuse me, uh, reflux and a upset stomach. I still have an upset stomach. Do not mix. So sneaky sounds did not fix what I thought it would. And apparently I'm still having that problem of it freezing up every now and then, but yeah, probably mod conflict. So yeah, here we are on the bridge. Something looks a little bit different, don't it? Yeah, it's not necessarily a bridge anymore, as in more like a den. I'll get up and walk y'all around. We have Sooty herself, which, yeah, you saw where that was targeting. This is staying put. The shield control. We have our infotainment area, which is blocking one of the screens for over here, which they should be watching, but they're not. Whoever's sitting here. We have our little bar area, not putting in the kitchen because this isn't a kitchen. This is the den in entertainment area. We have pool. If, I enjoy a little bit of pool or I was going to say billiards. We have Mr. Coffee and Mrs. Coffee. Well, not Mrs. Coffee. It's more like Mrs. Cafefe. They're just seeing each other right now. This is the ice. This is the ice. This is the ice chiller, the cooler, which oddly enough has a kind of like a you can reach in and access all other parts of the ship's cargo, and that's as far as I've gotten so far. Because I was thinking, since I actually got City up and moving yesterday, I actually got it up and going. It was hell figuring out what was wrong. She needed more thrust. She needed more thrust than the 10, 15 giganewtons I had put on her. Uh, Animes, why you do this to me? Give me a minute here, folks. Animes, animes, animes. Give me a minute here, folks. There we go. So, yeah, I had to use quite a bit of what is it, a space engines to, like, times 4. Is it still on my hotbar? The one that just multiplies thrust. Yeah, gravity engines. Two forward, two right. Actually, it's actually four forward, four right, four backwards, two up, two down. Just to get her to move with the thrusters I had originally put on. But for now, I've got plans. And those plans also include getting rid of this, and this, and this. Cause after the cheating I did with this, I don't feel bad about it. I just want to kind of going down. I actually wanted to get the Gray Void done. I have a quite a bit of cleanup to do. I'm not hearing any music, folks. There we go. Yeah, we switched positions from over there. I kind of did a roundabout after going to a another save and loading her in, doing a whole lot of crap to figure out what the hell's wrong with her. You may immediately notice she doesn't have her whiskers. I'm going to do something about that. What? What's that ship over there? Okay, that's the Baldrin. Okay. For now, I'm going to deconstruct a black site disco, cause certain a kitty cat here decided it was fun to shred my shorts. Do I got paint? Is the question. No paint gun. Got 1K, so I need to generate a paint gun and just start deconstructing everything. Cause all this I got from looting other ships. And I don't feel bad about doing this. Of course, it's going to do that. First thing I want to do, though, is use Pip here, or whatever you want to call this, to come over here and... Nope. Just start... all this smoke. All because of a certain dra draconic kitty couldn't keep her claws to herself. We would have been okie dokie. I wouldn't have be doing this. I was doing a fine motley crew of a collection of buildings, but no. I was kind of liking how this was stacking up, but no. Can't have nice things with the cat around. Dog, kinda. tell it to get off the table, it gets off the table. It goes right onto the countertop. You tell it to get off the countertop, it starts playing with the oven. You tell it to stop playing with the oven, it starts lighting the stove. You want to know what? I want like a paint gun, but for ships. Not a ship grinder, but a ship paint gun. Why isn't that a thing? We've got actually a small grid ping gun. Why don't we have a no. I'm thinking like that's going to be stupid. Why don't we have a weapon that of course that's on. Why don't we have a weapon that when we like manually when we take control of it or we designate a target, it paints things pink, like we do with our paint gun here. Oh crap! This is gonna fall. So are these. Bye bye. I gotta start thinking about this from a deconstruction point of view. Kind of like a top-down point, if you will. I gotta change how I'm sitting, because sitting on my foot's really not doing it right now. I need more support for my keyboard. Yeah. Enemy inbound. More crap for me to deal with. Ooh, there was actually a conveyor in here. A conveyor sorter. Coming down and in. If I had known that. I would have actually piped it through there and not up and around. Oh no! Don't want those to fall off. Oh wait, those wouldn't have fallen off because they were on the support beams. Too bad these aren't like actual buildings where just like you hit like you take out major support and like leave just one key area and it all comes tumbling down and you can just scoop it up and just recycle. I'd say you can't recycle concrete, but you actually can recycle concrete. It just makes more aggregate. She's coming down. Yeah, today's gonna be a chill stream. This is basically what we're doing today. You don't like it. I don't. I really don't care. Uh, this is what we're doing. Deconstructing the base. I could just outright destroy it, but that's a lot of wasted materials. Though it would make my life a whole lot easier. But I do not want to just get rid of these materials over here because that's... This over here I could care less about for the most part. But I actually want to salvage those materials. At least what's in the containers. So, actually, I think I will. So, we'll salvage what's in the containers and just kind of have fun with the rest of it. Just kind of... While it's doing its thing, salvage what's in the containers and in the... Okay. And in the system... Doors have annoyed me for a while. So say, oh crap. Whew, that was a jumpy transition. Take my lights back. Make sure they don't know BTS was here. Okay, take those. Come here. Take that. Take the pipe works. Ah, crunch, crunch, crunch. Okay, so that's... This is totally gone the up top. Sheesh, City, what the hell were you doing? Take that. I'd even put in the wrong piece there anyways. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And over here, is the assembler still... I was gonna say functional. But I would not exactly say functional. Oh, I'm definitely taking the tailgate. Probably the last piece of my El Camino that City will not let me have. I there's most likely stuff in that. You know, I could just unclaim all this. But it's mine. Actually, City thinks it's hers. And she may not be wrong in that, in the sense that she is cat. Okie dokie smoky. Oh, we do flyover, a little bit of flyover now. Would like to get the lift system and the corridors in, but that's not going to be happening until looks at watch. Damn, it's already Tuesday. So, Wednesday? No, that means I'm gonna have to invite the Adams over, and oh, that's a whole can of worms I do not want to start eating, especially around Pugsley. No, wrong one. Of course, you start doing that when I need to do this and here. Done. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. There we go, and everything starts working now. Oh, I actually want to decrease this to maybe about maybe right around 20. Maybe right around there. Actually, there is some pieces on here do I actually want to keep. Oh, yes. Yes. I should really make that an emergency airlock, but nah. Actually, once I get the rotary airlocks, which I still haven't installed yet. Ah, screw it. Structural weakness, but it makes getting in and out a lot easier until I up. Ah, crap. Chalk another kill up the city's tally. The one thing that'll revive the dead, coffee. Damn it, she took my shit. Give me my paint. Might as well just leave this open for right now and ignore a pressurization. Ugh. Okay, that's doing its thing. What I want, though, is a bit the... Ooh, that tail is... I was going to say dangerously close, and it kind of is. I also want a bit of concrete. And I also want those sorters. Because stuff could actually be in those sorters. By sorters, I mean these. Ooh, want these because they look cool. I see concrete and I want to pip it, and I want to paint it gack. I see concrete and I want to paint it gack. There we go, sorters. Yeah, this isn't dangerous at all, knowing how these things may or may not intersect with each other. See, as I said, you want to know what? I kind of want to make a base and do a Lego Racers type scenario. Just make a track after track and do a Lego Racers type scenario. Or set up a solar system for Lego Racers. Not Lego, not Lego 2K, Lego 2K Drive. Though that is basically the modern Lego Racers. This concrete is difficult and it's got all this metal grids in it. That I took from like 3 abominations. I think. My concrete. Mine. Okay. You are busy with... Still doing that, still doing that, still doing that. Okay. Give these other guys something to do. Because I'd want my concrete. Give me something to do. Yeah, that's also how I set up my bases, is the idea that we're going to have go-kart races. We're going to have car races going through here. Street races. Because I build like... This is Legos. Like the concept what that those at Keen often say, this is space Legos. Like, yeah, this is space Legos. That I've heard mentioned on more than one stream. This is just like Legos in space. This is like if Legos were real. Not as in a toys, but actual real working modern technology. Like you had a universal block. that like a universal block of concrete you could just plug and play, or a universal sorter block that'll just plug and play. If there was such a thing as a universal block of something, which in my opinion there is, it's called a plank. It's the smallest scale unit of something. Planck time, Planck measurement. It's the smallest unit of something, but you probably get what I'm trying to infer here. A universal, plug and play piece of equipment that worked on with everything it came and encountered with, and it was the same across the board. Didn't matter what it was. Just like Legos. All that really mattered was the firmware, the software, and how you program, and basically the kernel. Just mattered how you programmed it and how you utilized it. Kind of like with a vanilla Space Engineers and Weapon Core. Those did not survive, it would seem. Get your butt back over there. So, how goes the... Okay, those are done. I was gonna say that's still working. That kind of still is working. Give that a moment or three. Until I stop. Until I notice the spirit orbs stop going over there. I gotta think up of a name for those. Because I know, like lore-wise, I would call them nanobots. But colloquially, I would call them something Tamas. Like, something like spirit balls. Or, or foxfire. Or something along like St. Peter's fire. Like you'd like to see the electrical discharge on the top of a sailing ships, on the top of ship masts. Was it St. Peter's fire? Lightning, St. Peter's fire. Like Foxfire, Kitsune. But yeah, come to find out, Sooty really is not a scavenger, a salvage vessel. Like I kind of built kind of partially built her to be. She's more of a hippity hoppity. I'm gonna hippity hoppity get off my property. Or basically, I'm gonna hunt you down. Kind of a warship. Then she is basically then she is a booper snooper. Which She's not. She's not built on an H-frame. Yeah, believe it or not, she's not a booper snooper. She's not built on an H-frame. Despite the fact you think you would actually expect she is built on an H-frame. I need to kind of leave this up. So... do I need... oh, no, no, no. I'm taking my lights with me. Yeah, believe it or not, she is not a booper snooper. She is not a booper. She's not part of the booper class. She is actually part of the Ashen Cat class with her design of the lion of the resting animal like, almost the sphinx like body frame silhouette she has to her. And the only reason why I'm calling her City, despite the fact the ship's name is the Grey Void, is because of the growth AI core in her is named City.exe, which it will always be City.exe. Okay, so if I detach anything else, I think I need to move up. Okay, that's gone. That's gone. That's gone. Do I need to move on up? Okay, that looks to be gone. That looks to be gone. Oh, I want these. So it did have yield modules on it. I was using these without the knowledge if they did have yield on them or not. Okay, so this is how it was piped up. Oh, and it came out and around. So that was basically the intake, and that was the out and around. Okie dokie. Actually, let's see where this leads. That's the air vent. Just for future edification. Let's turn on the light, too. So the next time we plan this, yeah, it just out and around. Yeah, just out and around. Okie dokie, Smokey. Wait, was that a sensor? See if we can't take that sensor. Cause it's sensorious. Can't have any sensorious stuff left around, can we? Oh yeah, there was another thing I wanted. The main reason why I came out here. Besides concrete. But there's something... okay, there we... of course it's gonna do that. There we go. That's got uranium in it. Okay. Looking for sorters. Looking for sorters. Because sorters probably got stuff in them. No, 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 no. Just a whole lot of internal plating. Ow. Which I could get other places, so stop wasting paint canisters on that. That doesn't have anything in it because that would have been piped over there. I believe there is a reactor up in here. That got me. Going down. Okay. Oh, I want to take these. These are definitely parts I want. These were just basically storage shelves. Take cargo, cargo, cargo. Take the cargo, take the cargo, take the cargo, take the cargo, take the cargo. Just load it all on board. Take the bath, take the toilet. Take the conjoined toilets. Oh yeah, and there's shield components in there. Ooh, and the shield modulator. Which is actually in here. Actually, the shield projector, which is good components. It's almost like a actual Fallout, but without all the pain and hassle of actually getting it to launch and stay launched. Without having to deal with Bethesda. Modulator. Zoomy. Yeah, I actually put the shield parts in here because apparently that's what we were making in here. Besides El Caminos. Thanks, Sooty. Of course I could. Ooh, what? Ooh, over there. Who are you? The RFA. Royal something Air Force? No, well, you're nobody now. Anything else? Oh, yes. Dagnabbit even blew up my ATM. We will take this. We will take the cargo. We will take cargo, and we will take the O2. Oh, and we will take this button. Okay, we'll take the wall too, but Wait, is this cargo? No, that's conveyors. Conveyor. Okay. I didn't do anything stupid out here as well, did I? Okay. Take the fixture. Is this cargo or conveyor? Conveyor, okay. that'll do it for this. But I will rebuild the Black Site Disco. I am not moving. Not this time, Lord President Business, because you did not force me to. It was my damn freaking cat. And if that crazy cat lady, what was it? Her name, Shirley, Charlene. If she can stand that many cats, maybe I can survive just this one. Give me some height. No, actually, this would be a lot better at night, but wave motion guns charging up. Ooh, it even got a close up. Testament to concrete. It takes basically a nuclear explosion to basically destroy it. I think that's enough fun, don't y'all think? Now, very would very much desire City to move, but she's not going anywhere. She's most likely double herself and move over to the right. Now you fire. That hits with the force of an atomic bomb, all right. Because none of my laser weaponry or plasma weaponry was doing that. So, was actually destroying that concrete. Let's take care of the rubble. I actually need my altimeter, my artificial horizon. Bring her up, bring her up, bring her up. Of course it's going to do this crap. About right in there. Come here, come on, come on. Quit the bobbing and weaving. Twenty, 15, 10, 7, 16, 11. Let's see. 1, 2, 1. 1. 10. Going down 10 meters a second. 13. Actually, 6 meters a second's pretty scary. Going down, down, going down around town. Need to kind of bring it out a bit more. No, 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 no. Level her out, level her out. Come on, come on. You can do it, Crow. Always had problems with the artificial horizon and trying to figure out which way's left and which way's right, and then you start overcompensating. I'd say you got your gyros are too much, but for this thing, no, you wanted it almost as maneuverable as the Booper Snooper, and you got it. Okay. What's throwing me off is the actual horizon. Oh, fudge. You know what that means. What damage did I do? That damage is what I did. Fudge. I actually got to turn that off. Well, we landed her, folks. And I think this is where she's going to be staying. Because this one, I believe, is going to be our base of operations. Kind of like the one of the SDFs. Because I'm not moving her out of fear I have to repair her. This one's sticking right where she's at, folks. She's staying right where she's at. Woo! That got me. Well, the cat went for a walk. Now it's refusing to move. And it is it is starting to dig into the ground and the dirt and said, "I'm not going anywhere." And I don't rightly blame her. So that's what it means when the it says the jump drives have been fully drained. I feared to see how much damage I've done. But hey, for once the ramp touches the ground. So this is basically new we just moved a black site disco over a few dozen meters. the heart of it at least, because we're building it around the Gray Void. I'm not looking, I'm not looking, I'm not looking. And I'll let her do cleanup. She can clean up her own mess. She can clean up her own mess if she wants to. She can clean it up all day and night. Because apparently I'm going to be cleaning it up. That's for damn sure. You want to know what? I'm going to convert to station. And she's not moving, folks. I'll just take the booper snooper out and start cleaning everything up. I wonder if she's got enough to recreate the booper snooper. Because I made her tough. I just don't know how tough. Oh great, the CNC's flickering. Let's see. Okay, main. Turn all these off. No, 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 it's, I keep saying it's super. Turn these off. Turn those, oh, that felt good, that felt good, that felt good. Oh, it's stretch. Okay, super's off. Basically, the main batteries are off. The supers are off. Hopefully, they do not fire. Deflector. I'm gonna bump up to 1, 2, 3, 8. Okay, that's already on 8. Throw out the ores. Uh, production. I'm gonna have to start piping into her. So, assemblers. Refinery on. Refinery on. Okie dokie. Yeah, I know I turned you off, but you're still being discharging. At least she didn't go critical like the SDF-2. When she was forced to like take off and engage in battle. That was, I believe you can actually in a Robotech battle cry take part in that battle where Chiron's attacking doing that attack. Okie dokie. I will probably investigate the damage because I do not want to know the damage right now. Oh, I was going to. Oh, crap. I was going to set it up to station, wasn't I? Crapola. Let me in, let me in. As long as I'm not... I'll just leave it. Came up here to set it to station, but... This may actually crash the game. So I'm gonna grab a save. Info, convert to station. We are now stationary. We are now stationed. We have... We are now stationed. No, I just want emitter. Turn those off. No valid controller, my butt. Don't worry, we'll get back to a status up, power usage, kilometer. Shield's coming online. How much? Remind me what our power usage is. Okay, we're running on half a tera. City's still doing her thing. Wonder if she'll reach out over here. If not... Well, that was a interesting experiment. There are reasons why you don't bring those kind of ships this low in orbit. No, literally this low in orbit. Subterranean. Now it really is a sphinx. Buried in the sand. She was over there. She decided to move over there. No, she won't reach out this far. She's too lazy. Lazy. Yeah, I need to design a salvage ship. But the first thing I'm going to really design are base plates. Mass producible tarmac. And building base plates. Of concrete. But I would actually need would a don't need to know. I very much would like to stop using need unless I actually need something. It's more like I require. Because need's a different thing than require. I would require the knowledge of how many pips, stud things are, how large a standard Lego base plate is, specifically a Blacktron or space base plate is. More specifically, getting into the granular, a tar and a road tarmac base plate is, because that's what I'm going to base it on, kind of like I did for here. I know throwing gack at things is not all that exciting, but I warned y'all. But that was totally unexpected. Going down, 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 down. And I realized, oh crap, I hit things, didn't I? Well, you live and learn. The heart of a black site disco moved from over here to over there. Not like I'm going to be able to hook up to her, I don't think, unless I do something with hinges, rotors, and possibly pistons. And various configurations and combinations thereof that would then be some strange engineering eldritch ritual to summon Clang. Ooh, the laws of physics forbid. But actually, the laws of physics do allow. Because of the phantom forces. So much concrete. Yeah, she's definitely a spaceship, not a hoover round like the Booper Snooper. Which I got I need to create a salvager for this style of play, which is my style of play. Sit in place until I get enough things shot down, and then go around scavenging, which to build up my stuff, because I really don't like mining. I like to have all my parts and I like to have them now, but then again, I also like the challenge of, I also like kind of earning my stuff a little bit. So there's that, which would mean shooting everything down that enters my airspace, which means hippity hoppity, get off my property. By ancient rights of by ancient rights, by ancient rights of combat, your ass is mine. And with the mods I have installed, that's not really hard to do. It seems like I got every MES mod installed that you can possibly have installed that doesn't conflict with each other. Which makes for one hell of a difficulty spike. Come to find out, I've been downing Reavers all this time. That's been coming down. So, may have to take a trip over to our friend Benny and check on his workshops. Not his workshop, but his garage. See how he's doing. See if he has returned to his spaceship workshop. Let's just increase the pace here. I know I could a jet, but that's just a bit too fast. See, right around 10 meters is pretty good for painting. Right now, I'm currently running. So Pip painted pink, Bob the Builder, Greg Weapon Systems, Sooty, which is AI, and basically Clang adjacent. But Clang is an orange cat, or could be a black cat, depending. Clang's definitely a cat. Here I'm thinking of things. What do I need? I need concrete, that's what I need. Most of my production has been shot up. And I do not think I'm going to be using modded vehicles, as in modded vehicles, as in vehicles from the workshop. I think I'm going to create my own, try to create my own. That way I can actually learn how to. But usually, when it comes to that, I don't do ground vehicles. Because of mainly their vulnerability. What do I mean by that? They're only limited basically in a two-dimension. Well, is it actually a two-dimensional or three? Basically, they're only limited to the directions of forward, backwards, left, and right. You can't really evade like an aircraft can, or really like a hovercraft can. Not a hovercraft, but a repulsor craft. I tend to make a repulsor craft. Rather interesting looking ones. And since what I have in mind does not rely on it being basically a tank, Booper Snooper style, with that big old Mac cannon. It's going to basically be a kind of like a heavily armed hauler. Okay, this is done. I'm going to go paint this over here. With some, well, heavily armed hauler, small grid. Give me a minute. I'm getting a phone call, folks. folks, that was a call for dinner. So, looks like I'm gonna have to wrap this stream up. An hour 24, hour 30. That seems to be about as far as I'm gonna be able to stream. So, I apologize, but yeah, that's gonna be it. So, yeah, for the most part, do what you normally do. Because I'll be doing the same because dinner calls. But till next time, why into the arena if you don't have to? Catch you on the bounce. Later.